Deep rooted can make the lawn die. Far cry from the days when shooting off like a star child. The Call of Duty is running through me like it consume me. It's maddening usually when talent don't match what you're doing. High above it all, jumping to never fall and never land. If it's up in the air, I settle in. I'm top now, we're not gonna lose later. And bringing the light what's underground like Tomb Raiders.
I'm tired of everybody. Let's just get right to it. I'm fucking tired of everybody.
Can we do the intro?
Fuck LeBron. Fuck Joe Budden. Joe Budden. Look, dog. Look. So we gonna get into the shits though, right? So this motherfucker is complaining about Spotify offering him a whole bunch of money and shit. The used Rolexes is bad.
Look.
Don't offer me no used Rolex, fam.
Look, hold on.
I'll be salty about that, but all that other shit, dog.
Welcome back. This is 2/3 of the Link Up crew. We got a lot of stuff coming, but it was just so much to unpack that, and we've been gone for so long.
It's been a minute. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, we want to give you guys something, you know what I'm saying, to wet your whistle. We let these other podcasts breathe for a second.
So we back on the bully.
Yeah. We got the real. But let's start with that. Let's start with the Joe Budden thing. Because I understand what you're saying. But
I'm talking shit.
I know you're talking shit.
I respect everything that Joe is on.
A lot of people feel like that, but let's get into the Charlemagne thing. Saying that Joe's a bad businessman. For the contracts to get himself in.
I got a problem with C to God though, bro. Straight up, bro.
What, the fact that he ain't came out of the closet yet, wife or not? Wife and kids don't
mean
be
gay, dog. Be gay, my nigga. Be gay. That's cool.
We will respect you more if you came out.
If you came out and just was like, you like booty, me and booty holes, dog.
Wouldn't bother us not a bit. You know what I'm saying? We all know Wendy Williams is a man. And we know y'all had a thing going on.
Yeah, but the Charlemagne thing, I think, and Joe explained a lot of it though, is that, you know, we're not fighting for the same things. What you seeing and what I'm seeing, the journeys may converge at some point because we both black and in this industry, but nah, bro, I'm talking about an ownership thing, nigga. I don't work for nobody.
Yeah, Joe's not even looking for a payday. Payday is good. Joe's like, I know where the money comes from. It comes from owning my properties. Yeah. Like, see the guy's doing a big thing over there on iHeart and everything with the network that he's starting and everybody he's bringing into that. You know what I'm saying? But the whole thing,
I fuck with C to God though, but except his opinions. I don't fuck with his opinions.
The whole thing about that is that you're already owned by iHeart and everything's coming on iHeart, and they're leading off your network with a Breakfast Club podcast. It's not a podcast, it's a radio show.
It's a radio show, bro. Everything that you do, if they decide to replace you tomorrow with somebody else that's younger and got better analytical numbers to the people that they trying to reach, you gone, brother. They gonna put you on another show.
Hold up, what's the dude that Button used to have a podcast with? The little chubby dude that came off the internet from the Twitch stuff. It was the podcast he had. Yeah. What if they replace C the guy with like, hey, we like Act better.
We like Act better. He's got more followers. He's cooler now. He does more, you know what I'm saying?
He's wearing
viral shit.
Clothes.
Yeah.
He knows where 6ix9ine is.
And we need that. We need that for this demographic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the fuck out of here and see the God.
Nah, it's really weird for me to wake up. I can't remember if it was Wednesday or Saturday. I think it was Wednesday. For me to wake up Wednesday. And you know how it is. On my way to work, that's what I do. I wake up, I Bluetooth that Joe Budden podcast, and I check out, you know what I'm saying? Because they normally give you the temperature of what's going on in the climate and how normally, not all the time, because there's a lot of times we don't agree with none of them. We done talked about a lot of times some of the shit they say we don't agree with.
Mostly to me though, they're setting the trends. That's how I feel.
They are the trend when it comes to me for as far as urban podcasts, and the fact that they more from a music review thing into, you know what I'm saying, they changed the culture. That deal that they had with Spotify, nobody had a deal like that before. They set the precedent for that.
Set the precedent. Why are they able to do that though? Explain that to the people, Indy. Why can they make their own contract?
Because nobody out there is doing what he's doing. Joe Budden, from the only thing he didn't set a precedent at is rap. Everything else he did, he was one of the first to do it.
Pioneer, yes.
Pioneer. He was the first one putting his relationship on YouTube, Joe Budden TV, like it was nothing.
Which is somewhat regrettable, but
yeah.
led to Love and Hip Hop, a whole series.
Yeah.
They in different locations. Yeah.
Yeah, but brought him on, and look, like, who is Sin Santana without Joe Budden?
Don't talk about my baby. No, I'm just
No. Nah.
Don't talk about her like
I'm not talking nothing about Sin, because Sin took everything that she got out that situation, and she's on a whole nother level, platform, music, deals.
Shout out to
Sin
Santana.
And an amazing mom. Like,
great mom.
Like Budden, that might have been the one L he took, and ladies, he, you know what I'm saying, he lost.
I love Joey. I ain't gonna get on him too bad. But
Hey,
he done took some L's before. He done took some L's, dog.
Like what?
It's all good.
Like what? No, Joey's got a record though.
Yeah, he do. He got
Joey's
a long track record.
Joey's a sniper. Like when you hear that Drake's going through everything
Made men. Right, yeah. Made men.
When Drake's calling you for the whole check.
Right, you know what I'm saying?
You know you doing
I need the
something
whole
right.
facts on her, dog.
Hey, does she like Birkins or does she like Gucci bags? Which one does she like?
Yeah.
Hey.
But nonetheless, setting trends, but why were they able to do that, guys? Because they owned everything. And they don't allow
anybody to take any ownership from what they have.
They didn't allow this major company to try and bully them into throwing ads all over their shit, or
he went and got his own ads.
That
Cash App deal is something major. That Cash App deal that he's got for the pull-ups is something. It makes no sense that his Cash App money was bigger than his Spotify money.
That doesn't make sense when they've been the #1 podcast for a long time.
When they got offered more to go to another platform, a lot more money, and he looked at his people and said, "Trust me," because they were gonna have to give some ownership to what they had.
Yep.
And went to Spotify. Now we're gonna own everything we had. If this COVID thing didn't happen and he was able to still tour, I don't think he has this issue with Spotify. But when he looks at what his worth is and the numbers that he brings in, and the reason that his podcast is doing so well is one of the reasons that a Joe Rogan can go, man, they get money over there, and they bring his stuff exclusively, you know what I'm saying, to Spotify and get a check. Joe was a drawing power for them, because that's something that they can use in a pitch. We got the Joe Budden podcast over here doing these numbers. We got these other podcasts over here doing these numbers.
Well, that's what they did.
Yeah, and then Joe Rogan.
That's what they did. They got all that. Yeah. But they were getting so much money, they started buying a whole bunch of shit up. Yo, if I work at a company, I'm talking about any company. If I got a job somewhere, and all of a sudden the job starts changing a new wing here, you know what I'm saying? The boss gets a brand new office, new desk. They get new parking spot, new equipment.
When the boss's intern is driving a Mercedes now.
Yo, and look, and I don't get a raise. It's a fucking problem, yo.
Athletes negotiate their contracts before they're up all the time.
All the time.
And we talk about it all the time. Some people hate it, some people don't. But when you have the power, when you're Dak Prescott, when you know you're the QB for this franchise, I can negotiate my contract because you're not going to find another me.
That's right.
You know what I'm
saying? There's no way. You know what I'm saying? There's no way.
But this is the thing. They offer Joe a lot of money. They offered him a lot of money to, you know what I'm saying, up his contract, come back to Spotify. But the thing was, they wanted ownership of his stuff. They wanted pieces of stuff that Roy was doing that had nothing to do with the Joe Budden. Like, it might have opened the door for Roy. But they was like, all right, when Mar goes do Zip, we want a part of that too. You know what Joey said? Nah. He was like, because he knows
they wanted the mod, the mall pod.
Yeah.
Roy's. Did they ask for Duce Palooza? Anything?
They asked for parts of Duce, and they asked for parts of what Roy's doing with the music, because you know
they are. Look, bro.
Because at the end of the day, I don't know their names, but that orange group that Roy has, for the type of music they do, they blowing up.
Look, man. The audacity.
But they're shitting on Joe Budden because he's like, nah, I'm out of here.
Right.
I can go to YouTube, get YouTube money.
I can go anywhere. I can do this on my own. I started doing it on my own.
I go to TuneCore and just get my podcast put on Spotify and just won't have y'all advertising. People go to click on it anyway. Like, I don't need y'all to be on Spotify.
I wouldn't even want to be on Spotify at this point, though.
No, at this point, I would want to make my own platform. And I feel like Joey has the resources to do that.
To go back though, I think that he still would have had an issue even if COVID hadn't hit and they were still on the road.
Maybe so.
It was too much that had gone on at that point, for even him making money. You know what I'm saying? That way, it was like I said, the audacity. Like, that's a little disrespectful, dog.
Yeah, they was looking at like,
y'all done came up off me, and now y'all expecting me to just take whatever y'all give me.
But the whole thing is, everywhere I'm going, I'm toting the Spotify flag to the point where I'm not even saying Apple title or anything on the air while I'm doing it. Like, I'm taking y'all name everywhere when you should want that. You should want us, and you shouldn't even need to get a piece of that because it's free promotion for everything that he's doing. But you know what they wanted? No, you know what they wanted? No, you know what they wanted, right? I can tell you what they wanted. They wanted to record those live shows and put them on Spotify for the podcast.
Of course. Of course. Of course. Of course. If they wanted the mall pod that ain't even here yet, you know they wanted them fucking live episodes, bro. Get the fuck out of here,
I feel like they wanted Maul to leave. Like, they was trying to split them up so bad. Like, oh, it won't be the same show without Maul. It was the same show before Maul got there. Like Maul was an add-on.
Yep.
Maul leave. Joey just called her Ice. Like, Ice, I got a spot for you. That's what Ice did. He filled in.
Yeah. Yep. On the real. But
you know
bro.
You mess around and freaking Royce might pop up. Like, hey, we got a new co-host, Royce the 5'9".
That shit is crazy though, dog. Like, really, the audacity of them. And shout out to Spotify though. Don't take my shit off y'all platform.
I have no issue with because that's one thing he did say.
Shit.
No, that's one thing he did say. He wanted all artists to still eat on the platform. Like, he said he has no issue with. He said this is purely business. He has nothing personal with Spotify, but he's getting the fuck up out of here because they don't respect. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily. He didn't even say black artists. You know what I'm saying? He said black creators. And then he said creators in general. You don't respect the creators. We're the ones creating, giving you the product for you to sell, and you don't give a fuck about us.
Yeah. So, I feel like he probably was met with that business shit at every turn. We think this would be a good spot to put an ad in. No. You're not just gonna break up the monotony. Throw the ad. Let them do the ad. Let us do it.
It was weird when they were doing the ads. When they stopped to do an ad, you'd be like, well, that fucked up the whole flow. What was going on? Yeah. How do we go from one night stands to
to baby monitors?
Yeah.
They're selling baby monitor, right? Yeah.
Your balls need a trim? Like, nah. That don't work. Then it makes it seem like you did the whole one night stand thing just
on purpose. Just to get to the ad.
It didn't feel natural. With that said, the ad for this
right. We'll pull up our scripts in a minute, guys.
No, we do got ads though, but just not on this podcast. Pop, what up, Pop Voice and and No Name Nerd. We appreciate y'all.
Love.
We got sponsors now. What other podcast got sponsors?
Oh shit, man!
Big shout outs to Who's Your Favorite Podcast, Dream Rich and them over there. I gotta give a shout out
to fuck with y'all, man.
Keisha Cautious, the Air Hustler Radio.
Yep, her and Ivo the Grand Duke. Shout out to Ivo.
Ivo got on that show when like shot up. Like I'm tuning in every friggin' week now.
Yeah. Scroll around.
Yeah, scroll around to see what the Skadoozly Wop is.
Uh-huh.
I'm still practicing saying that Skadoozly Wop. I kind of like stutter on that shit, like Skadoozly Wop.
Yeah, but shout out to Sko, T-Rich, even James Worthy. You know, he helped start the Who's Your Favorite podcast, and Rocky. That's fam, man.
Rocky living his best life right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dead ass.
I seen some lives out in this motherfucker, out in some cabins, smoking some good ass weed.
Yeah.
Eating some good ass cuisine.
Yeah, he ain't
fuck
coming
with
back.
Y'all wait till y'all see me in Colorado, dog.
Yeah, y'all gonna have to get a road edition. Who's Fit Podcast road edition? Hey, Rock, I'm gonna give you free game right here. Take your camera and just walk around and be like, just eating shit, recording it. Guaranteed you get 1 million hits. Just roll this and be like, what's that? And just splice it into the episode like the journey of Rocky or Adventures of Rocky. Yeah, you do like Adventures of Rocky, and I don't know if you got a chick who put a name right there, you know what I'm saying, but do it in like a Rocky and Bullwinkle font. Mm-hmm. And just have like a spliced in, this is what you're doing, like 2 minutes of what you're doing right there, and they go back to the podcast. That'd be crazy though. Free game.
I fuck with it.
Free game.
But yeah, shout out to all our podcasters. Danger Zone with Bill and Il Brown.
The White Devils podcast with on-screen Rick.
Mm-hmm. I haven't tuned in today. I was supposed to watch it last night.
Boy, they go in on the political tip, dog.
I heard it's nuts.
It's really nuts.
That's what Bill was telling me last night. It was nuts.
It gets uncomfortable.
Yeah.
It gets uncomfortable.
But that's good though. That's what I want to see.
It'd be like, I don't know. It'd be like, it's almost like, are you racist or not?
Right.
Like, I know you're not, but you really sounding racist right now. It's
so, end of the day, shout out to all of the podcasters in our network, those abroad. It's a good time to be podcasting, guys.
Facts. Just to let y'all know, anybody who's not supporting Joe Budden as a creator, I don't give a fuck what you think about him as a man,
rapper,
molesting dogs, rappers,
any of that other shit.
Situation that he has with women and stuff like that. If you're not championing him as a creator, you know what I'm saying, the moves that he's making, that's making it easier for you to open doors.
Yep.
I don't, or you watching his moves. If you don't like him, take his moves and do them for yourself. Yep. You know what I'm saying? That's how I go.
This is one thing that it just
don't say you touch dogs' testicles on live podcast.
Don't say that either. But also, please, guys, let's not tear down the first person through the door, yo. They take all of the arrows for us.
they want to tear him down so that they can get us in them deals that he doesn't want to exist anymore.
Guys,
that's exactly what's happening.
Don't tear him down. He is to be championed and praised because he's doing it for all of us.
They bringing up shit from 10 years ago that he's put in his music his whole fucking life.
Bro.
Fake fucking court documents, all types of shit. Tahiri's on her fucking I Want to Be Back on Love and Hip Hop run. You know what I'm saying? Because her boyfriend's beating that. What does this dude beating on her have anything to do with Joe Budden?
It's just and what's crazy about it is like these aren't things that are unheard of. We went through this with Dave Chappelle. Mm-hmm. We've gone through this with, other comedians and stuff like that. The first person through the door, guys, we got to support these people, man. Facts. They're taking the arrows for us.
Facts. They championed Howard Stern. Howard Stern had all types of accusations and shit going on.
All kinds of shit.
And they championed him through everything to the point where that man, Howard Stern is down there untouchable.
Made man.
You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna tear down Joe Budden? Nah, man. And if he has mistakes, the man has been through. He realized he's a totally different person than what he was 10 years ago, and you can see that in him.
I don't like personally all of the personal stuff like that don't really matter to me because we've dealt with worse.
I've dealt with worse.
Yeah, we've dealt with worse people in the spotlight doing heinous things. All that shit they got on Joe, we saw it all anyway as it was happening.
Yeah, all that shit we tearing down Joe, but y'all motherfuckers still talking about free R. Kelly.
Indeed.
y'all still bumping grind, talking about Kel's my husband and all that shit, but Joe Budden ain't shit, man. Y'all get the fuck up out of here. Y'all
and I still I want to watch the Cosby Show. So
yeah. If the Cosby Show come on at 2 in the morning, I don't cut the TV off. I'm watching the Cosby Show.
I'm watching that shit.
It's not just about Bill Cosby. There's amazing performances for Felicia Rashad and others on that fucking show. Felicia Rashad might be one of the best black moms that have been on television.
An originator.
Yeah, one of.
An originator.
And in that role.
Black woman, lawyer.
Successful. Husband, doctor.
Yes.
Still
cared about her kids, was in their lives, all of that shit.
Kids still having issues. You know what I'm saying? One daughter goes off, gets married, or like actually dealing with those type of family problems, but being but showing that being successful, you still deal with issues. Mm-hmm. And that's what that show was about. And that's why I rock with it.
And that you're able to still take, you're in a better position to take care of those things.
Facts.
So
facts. So that.
But yeah, what else was we gonna get to?
Yeah, a lot, man. Like,
I know when we get to talking our podcast shit though, these are really just phone conversations between me and Indy, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is a little behind the scenes. You know?
Yeah.
Not the plot out podcast with a bloop, bloop, the things go pop up. Okay, time to move on to the next topic.
Right.
No, this is literally how we sit back and we discuss different things that go on and how we want to approach things. Like that conversation we just had would have turned into a topic on the podcast.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and then we really just took the key points and broke those key points down. But you get to see just how the mind, you know what I'm saying, the mind work. And then we just get Vil to come in and just give his 2 cents on everything. Because he's never here during the brainstorming sex. He just pops in and be like, I don't like that. And
smokes his backwood.
So, he doesn't even contribute as much as Parks does.
Oh, shit, man.
But that's my dude. Rob-Vil is my dude. But no, Rob-Vil has a lot of experience and knowledge and a lot of stuff as far as the music industry goes. And he's the one who really knows how he's the reason why we know how a lot of things happen behind the scenes.
Yes.
And how these contracts look.
If it wasn't for Vil, we wouldn't know that kind of stuff like that.
Nah, because he's been in the game for this long, and we appreciate everything he does. Wish he was here, but, you know, he got things to do. Uncle Bobby doing Uncle Bobby things.
Okay, so what else was it? I wanted to talk a little NBA playoffs. I'm tired of LeBron.
Get off LeBron, man. He's going to his 10th finals. His 10th final. And don't act like he didn't put up them stats last night.
I'm tired of LeBron. I'm tired of his shit, dog.
Man, we was just talking about tearing down the black man. We finna tear down LeBron now. Because
I don't want to see whiny ass baby shit from that big ass motherfucker, man. I get tired of that shit.
He's still a human being. He a human being.
That shit lame, bruh.
Man, leave him alone, yo.
And then complaining about the MVP and shit. Like, that shit it makes him look weak. And we know that he's not weak.
Hold on. All right. Well, this is how I feel about the MVP thing. You take LeBron off the Lakers, they ain't in the finals.
Listen.
Is he the most valuable piece to that team?
No.
He's not? So you take him off there, they just coast through, they just go.
Bro, he was on the team last year that did not make the playoffs. They get AD, now they're in the finals.
They got a big man that can do something.
Dog, I don't even know if he's the best player on that team right now.
Oh, he's definitely still the best player on that team.
I don't know that.
He's 110%.
Anthony Davis is way more important at this point.
Anthony Davis is allowed to do what he needs to do on that team because LeBron is on the court, and then vice versa. That's how that goes. But if that's the case, AD would have had his team in the finals.
Okay, so what are you saying? Because LeBron didn't do nothing with the Lakers last year before he had AD.
I can't knock that because I watched what LeBron did in Cleveland. I watched what LeBron did before that. The Lakers team last year was garbage. This is a totally different team that's out there, really.
Not really though. Not really though. They got a couple pieces that's a little different, but not really though.
And
he wasn't doing shit.
No, I'm gonna tell you what the MVP was, and who the MVP of the league is. The MVP of the league is that time they had off because of COVID. That's the MVP because LeBron and all of them got to sit and didn't have to worry about no injuries or no shit, and came back on this run healthy, where they would have been beat up and everything. I don't think they didn't have that time off. The Lakers aren't in the finals.
Ooh. See, now that's even more hot take here than what I had to say.
If they didn't have that time off and you got Bron and AD who's known to get hurt, who's known to have problems staying hurt, LeBron who was nagging injuries because he was trying to carry a team. He was hurt all last season.
They were leading the West before COVID though anyway, right?
Yeah, but I feel like that gave
feel like they would have ran out of gas.
They would have ran out of gas. I feel like they were able to rest, and with them being able to rest, them young bucks that they went up against, you know what I'm saying? They went up against a Lakers team that's not tired. LeBron's big ass not tired is a totally different player from being tired. You know what I'm saying? And having to play. We done seen him run out of gas in series before, whether it's him trying to win the finals. We done seen him run out of gas against the Golden State, where he just got tired.
Okay. I will even go with that. But let's go back to the MVP thing.
Motherfuckers just lucky that Golden State wasn't in the playoffs and didn't get healthy.
Well, yes. Yes and no. I still want to see that team without Kevin Durant.
I think you've seen that team before without Kevin Durant, and they won a championship without Kevin Durant.
Yeah, but it's different, and the NBA is different now. There's a ton of teams out in the West.
Yeah. That's
gonna do something with they're gonna try and do something with little Steph Curry. They're gonna try and beat him up. Something.
And that's why I'm saying where they beat on Steph Curry all season. You know what I'm saying? It's like he would have been, if they were in the playoffs, he's also somebody who would have benefited from having that time off.
Right. And being fully healthy and recharged.
Yeah. Because we see what Steph look like when he's not healthy.
Okay, so what does that say for like teams like
the Clippers?
Like the Bucks or even the Clippers?
The Clippers, that Paul George is a joke like I've been saying he was. That's why I was glad he got out of Indiana.
All y'all Indiana people be saying this shit now. Dog, I don't remember this.
Paul George is trash.
I don't remember this, dog. I swear, I am not remembering this, bruh. When Paul George left, it was motherfuckers upset, dog, that he went to Oklahoma City.
Yeah,
I remember.
Yeah, I burned his jersey. I ain't gonna lie. I burned his jersey.
So why are you upset now?
And I always said that he didn't have the heart and he didn't have the skill to get it done. He never finished. The shit that LeBron gets shit on for all the time and not being a closer, not being a finished game has been fucking Paul George's whole career.
Yes. Yes, and going back and thinking of a lot of games that I remember, even in Indiana, like, I don't necessarily fault him for some of it because that injury, you know what I'm saying, could have been career ending.
They told him not to play in that shit.
Nigga, that doesn't fucking matter. All of them want to be good enough to go to the Olympics, nigga. Come on, man.
You know you good enough to go to the Olympics. We knew he was good enough to go to the Olympics. Don't mean go.
Okay, yeah, he want to play.
He was already nagging injuries and shit.
He want to play, and his shoe was doing good then. They sent his ass overseas.
Trying to get
Market these fucking, market these fucking PGs, nigga.
Trying to get that shoe off, and look what happened to his leg.
Yeah, that
shoe came off for real.
Yeah, it did. But I do remember that though, bro. I can't get with LeBron being mad about however many votes he got for the MVP. It just sounds weak, bro. Like he's not even like LeBron should be to the point now in his career where he's like, I don't really care about the MVP voting and all of that shit because My focus is a championship. Why you even feed like
even Kobe cared about the MVP and he took it out on motherfuckers on the court.
We know Kobe, but we're talking about a different person. We're talking about LeBron.
So Kobe's allowed to be selfish and stuff like that, and LeBron's not?
I think that, yes, that is true, because that has been Kobe's character from the beginning. There is no change. LeBron is supposed to be...
But it's been no change to LeBron either. He speaks his feelings. He wears his emotions on his sleeve.
It's weak though. That doesn't come off as weak to anyone.
You could say it's weak.
I would even say that about Kobe too.
You could say it's weak all you want, but when he going like this, it could be weak all you want. But
he lose. He be losing now. He be losing. He get all the way there and then lose. And then we got to see him in the press conference with the, you know what I'm saying?
You got to get there to be able to do it, though. You got to get there to have a chance.
Yeah.
And nobody has willed a team there as many times as this man has.
I'll give him that.
He should be one of them players right now with as much as he puts on his body, which again is technology and fucking medical advancements that allowed him to play.
Yes, he's a cyborg, if that's what you want to say. Yeah. Yes, he is. He has circuits. They tweak him, you know what I'm saying, every now and then, and then he goes out and plays.
He shouldn't even be at this level anymore. He should. When we look at, like, we watch people like Tracy McGrady, Vince Hudson, he should have been on a decline. And he's still a top 3 player in the league.
Yes. We've even seen him sort of take a decline, and then he shoots right back up when it's time to.
He changes his diet, he loses weight, he does whatever he needs to do in order to, you know what I'm saying?
Or changes his game, he goes in the post, he learns how to shoot the threes, I
bet you them Nuggets didn't expect him to go the hole like that. last night,
man,
they can't stop that train when he got to running.
You can't stop that though. But I'm not gonna lie, we were sitting here and the last shot that he hit to ice the game, he hit a 3. Like that step back, bro. It don't even be looking like it's gonna go in.
It don't matter.
It go in, dog. It be going in, bro. I can't even hate on that.
Everybody can't be Steph Curry and Ray Allen, because I'm gonna tell you right now,
gotta be that,
every shot that Steph missed, it looked like it's going in.
even the air balls
look like they going in.
You be like, damn, nigga, you ain't even hit the rim.
But we never get on them the shooters to keep shooting. You know what I'm saying? We never look at Steph Curry like, dog, you missed like 11, nigga, you still shooting.
I will get on him. Especially if I was on the team. Nigga.
Nah, cause
you better get that motherfucking ball.
Cause Steph probably looking at them motherfuckers like, y'all ain't hit shit neither. Where you at, Clay?
Clay be busting.
Man, Clay be off too. When Clay's off, he off.
Yeah. But he do the same thing. That shit be looking like it's gonna go in.
Yeah.
Go all the way over the basket. You be like, damn, Clay.
Only difference is, Clay can get back in the game through defense.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Steph can do other stuff too, though. That's what that'd be part of the thing with him. Like, I understand it's cool for you and you good at shooting the 30-footers, you know what I'm saying? But bro,
Steph is really adapted going in the lane. Like Steph goes to the hole and hits shit he shouldn't be able to hit at his side.
Yeah, he's a really good finisher around the rim. Like people don't give him credit for that, and if not,
he can get to the rim off a step. All he needs is a step.
Well, he's got the big thing with him is the threat of having to guard him so far out. And his release is so fast that if he just head fakes, I have to honor that. Like, I gotta honor that. So I'm gonna be on my toes every time, you know what I'm saying? And then after that, he got me off balance. He got one of the illest handles in the game.
Not just that, when he's coming off the screen and he's not even the on-ball person. You know what I'm saying? Off-ball screen.
Oh, yeah.
And he's the decoy. When the ball's not even coming his way, you can't just be like, well, we're not going to follow him.
You gotta chase him around. 13 fucking bodies. It's only 5 niggas on the floor, and you done ran through 13 screens.
I remember Kyrie after that series when they beat him. I remember Kyrie saying, I'm tired. And it was like, what? It's like, you worked hard on offense. He's like, he's talking about offense. He's like, I'm tired. That defense, or you have to chase this little motherfucker around the whole game, and he don't get tired.
He don't get tired. All he do is run. Then when he get the ball, he jerking your ass around.
He don't even have the ball, and he the first person on the other side of the court.
That shit crazy, dog. That shit is nuts. But yeah, Giannis was the MVP of the regular season.
What round did Giannis go out again?
What round is in the regular season? What round is that?
They didn't even play a full regular season. Nah, I honestly give it to, I understand where LeBron is coming from. I agree with you that Giannis was the MVP, but I understand where LeBron, you know what I'm saying? I understand why he feels how he feels. It don't bother me any good. If this is what I don't get.
He don't sound like a whiny baby to you.
No, I wonder if we hold him to that accord as us being black men, and because he's a black man and it's supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, not whiny, tough. Step up from where you came from and what you went through. You're not supposed to show that type of emotion. Because I've watched Tom Brady be the whiniest motherfucker ever, especially with a loss. Be down there crying about shit going on, and all I hear on all the news shit and all the sports channels is
that he's a good leader?
Yeah, he's a good leader. That's his competitive spirit.
That's tough for me to say. I don't feel like it's because he's a black man. I feel like it's because he's been in the league. But he's been in the league
to a different
17, 18. Bro, he's been in the league way too long. He's won the MVP.
He should have had more MVPs than what he had.
Okay.
It's
a lot of people. Shaq should have had more.
Kobe
should have had more.
I'll be totally honest with you.
Jordan should have had more.
But when you look at the measurements on, they're not gonna. He's fighting for a place in history right now. It's not just NBA titles for him. So you know what I'm saying.
That's tough to say too. How? We know you were the best player of this whole generation. So now you saying that MVP is going to validate you through time?
Hold on. Not just other generation. Let's go with this. This Pat, like you said, 17, 18 years. That's a long fucking time for you to be the top player in the fucking league. I'm not even gonna say let's give him his junior.
15.
Yeah,
let's say 15 years.
Let's say, even though he came in and he was a fucking monster his first 2 years. But let's say 15. That's a long time. That's a long time.
That's a very long time.
As dominant as you are. And I would say that I can understand he feels like he don't get the respect he deserves, because he always get discredited by the Kobe and Jordan, you know what I'm saying, type of conversation. I feel like those are, like you said, those are two different, you know what I'm saying, times than the league LeBron
eras, nigga. And the fact that, like, bro, at the very end of the day, they play all of these games in order to, at the end of the season, crown a champion. Mm-hmm. And it's been so many times where you went to the championship, but you didn't win.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and this is my hot take. A lot of people don't feel the same way. He has never been on a team that's been good as those other two individuals.
I would disagree.
I just said you were probably going to disagree. This is just my opinion.
I would disagree. Those Heat teams were very good. Very good.
I keep forgetting he was on the Heat.
Yeah.
but when he was on the Heat, they were doing what they needed to do, and they were winning championships when he was on those teams.
He lost some too, though. And that is the let's see, that's not the apex. It's right before it falls. That first year with Miami, that is LeBron's lowest moment, and that's always gonna come back to haunt him. The Dallas series.
Dallas series?
That was the Dallas series where he was getting pumped.
He could have got pumped, fucking, and you can't give it that fucking.
I don't. It's a team game.
Yeah, I don't put that all on him, because, and for one, Dirk Nowitzki in that series was on another fucking level. He went super.
Yeah, but that was a team effort, though.
That was a team effort, but him himself was on the. Dirk Nowitzki went Super Saiyan in that motherfucking series, because
And Bron was
but
super lightweight on that shit
it was
too.
It was shit that Dirk wasn't. Nobody could fucking check Dirk and what he was doing, man.
You didn't have to. If LeBron had did something, they probably should have won.
Yeah, but that, like you said, that the way that team was built, it should be the way that team was. I feel like that Miami team is built so, not necessarily the pieces of how they play, but it's kind of feels like it's built kind of like what Golden State was put together. If somebody can't get something done, there's somebody else on that team that could do something. Like when Durant was there, Durant wasn't on, Steph was on. If Steph wasn't on, Clay was on.
It was meant to be like that, but what happened was after that series, they figured out like this shit needs to flow through LeBron. That's what they figured out.
And what happened when that shit started flowing through LeBron?
They won to.
Yeah,
they won to.
And I'm gonna give it up. And I'm not gonna say anything. You hit the road bump of San Antonio. San Antonio had a fucking squad.
Yeah. And one of the greatest coaches
ever. So I don't put that on them. You trying to be like that was the team with you. If he would have won that, if they would have kept San Antonio from doing whatever they was gonna do, I think he's looked at it even with the Dallas series. I think everything's looked at a little different. But Pop,
I believe that too. I will say that if he beats San Antonio both times, he looks much better.
Yeah, but Pop. At that time, Duncan, fucking Ginobili, Tony Parker, not to mention Bowman, them fucking defensive aces that they had on that squad. You know what I'm saying? That was they were built to beat a team like Miami. Mm-hmm. And that was the thing we say, it's a team game. They put the team on the court. They put together a team and they went, we're going to see them in the finals. We know we can get to the finals. How do we beat that team? Let's build this team to make sure we can beat that team.
Well, that's what happens.
Yeah.
That's how the league works. I love LeBron. Yeah. I love his game. I like how he plays. But that whiny baby ass shit and some of the shit he be doing in the game, that shit be pissing me off. That
shit, I'll be totally honest with you, that shit don't even bother me. I like the fact that he lays his emotions on the court, and I love the fact that even after that, he can have a bad game or something bad happen, something like that, and then he come out right after with a lot of his compadres, you know what I'm saying, don't do, that's across from him, and can speak out, you know what I'm saying, for social justice and stuff like that, because he is the face of the league. Even after taking that, can put that aside and be in full character for what he needs to do, you know what I'm saying, to champion something else.
I fuck with that. I fuck with that probably the most, that he seems to be willing to take on that burden.
Yeah. To not just to take on the burden, but to be the face. Because he knows he's the face of the league, to take on that burden. Where we're used to our champions, our faces being quiet, especially when it comes to the NBA. We're used to them just not, you know what I'm saying anything.
Yeah, not rocking the boat because
the shield
whatever reasons. Yeah. For whatever reasons. I mean, not even necessarily the shield. Sometimes it's they own shoe company. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah.
He don't want Jordan didn't want all them white people to stop buying them Jordans. That's what that was.
Shit, Kobe too.
I did like that Kobe started to speak a little bit after he was retired.
Oh man, I loved Kobe like his last 4 years. Mm-hmm. I thought he was the most entertaining thing in the NBA, including watching LeBron play.
Oh, he knew because Kobe. It seemed like Kobe he was like
lucid.
Kobe looked like
he was cursing in all the interviews. Yeah. And
oh, what you mean? Oh, I got mine already. Oh, I don't have to do nothing. Oh, he's the dude now. All right, fuck this shit.
Bet.
You saw the real Kobe Bryant. You saw that dude from Philly come out the last couple of years.
That shit was cool.
It makes you wish you saw more footage of him like interacting with, you know what I'm saying, other players, like, you know what I'm saying, like on one-on-one occasions or when they in their group they just hanging and shit like that. We probably would
have thought more of him as a jerk then, though. I think they limited that on purpose. It was the same thing with Jordan. Jordan is an asshole.
But Jordan as an asshole was something that's negative. But Kobe as a jerk and an asshole just seems like, I think it's just a different time. He'd have been viewed differently with that.
It was cool. I was extremely entertained, and I was like, finally, like it felt like for a long time we thought Kobe was trying to carbon copy Jordan. And then after a while, we was like, nah, this dude is just raw and uncut just like him. You know what I'm saying? But it was just more authentic once he got towards the end of his career. Especially, you know what I'm saying, after he had got hurt and he could just say how he felt about the team. All these motherfuckers suck. All of them.
To be totally honest with you, I don't think Jordan handles the adversity that Kobe went through. The same way Kobe did.
That's tough to say, bro.
I'm just gonna be honest.
That's tough to say. The biggest athlete, we're talking about all sports at one point in time. Back when the media was super closed circuit.
Yeah.
That's what Jordan had to deal with. Kobe has started to branch out a little bit, and although he did have a lot of adversity, especially, you know what I'm saying, we talking about like coming from high school and dealing with all of that shit with Shaq, and that was, you know, that was a lot.
Yeah, that was hard too. Alpha dogs.
Yes.
How do you go like, hey, they bringing me in, it's my team. Trade to get you to the Lakers.
Yeah.
You gonna be the phenomenon, but
you gotta play with
Shaq.
Diesel.
Yeah.
On the same team. That's tough. I applaud Kobe for the way he handled it. Rest in peace to Kobe, man. It's still a little sore.
Miss Kobe, man. Miss Kobe. But man, he's up there. You know what I'm saying? He's up there getting the news on who the next villain is from you know what I'm saying, from my friend from the Black Panther. Kobe,
yeah, right.
Kobe's probably up there like, can I put on the helmet? Can I put on the mask? Rest around. Can I be a Black Mamba and Black Panther together?
That's a good one, man.
Somebody need to draw that Black Mamba and Black Panther. Yeah.
So Lakers are in the finals. Who you got in this series? The game is going on right now. We have no idea what the score is.
I could care less because I think the Lakers won the championship.
That's not what I asked you.
Who I got in the series? You want to know how bad it is? I have no idea who's in the fucking Eastern Conference Finals.
I said the seats. The C's, the Celtics, and the Heat. Is it game 7?
Yeah.
Game 6.
Just because of the way he's been playing and he's having his team play, man, I might have to go with the Heat. But I just don't. But like I said, with the Lakers, this season, this Heat series, from what I saw, they beating the shit out of each other. Mm-hmm. They playing hard. By the time you go see the Lakers, there might not be nothing left for the other team. Especially, you know what I'm saying, playing this game 7. And with the way LeBron and them playing right now, with AD, the way AD said, you know how happy AD is to be in the final? You know how hungry AD is for the championship, yo?
Bro, look, thirsty boy. I'm already knowing. He been losing his whole career, bro. Thirsty as hell. He probably asking LeBron a bunch of questions and shit. All right, man, so, you know, yeah.
Nah, you gonna fuck around. I'm gonna say this. AD's gonna fuck around and have 40. One of these games.
You think LeBron gonna tee him up?
Yeah.
Get a ball to AD on the left side every time down the floor, like.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to honor the ball.
6 minutes.
You can't. If LeBron's coming to the hole, what do? You can't not. You know what I'm saying? Honor that somebody's coming to help.
I had a problem with how Denver was defending him, though.
Denver didn't have nobody big enough to defend him.
They did. They had Jerry and Grant.
What?
They could have put him on it. They kept. I understand what the Lakers were doing. What they were doing was because they were switching, they would have Caruso come and set the screen. So that way LeBron gets Jamal Murray on him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes to the basket and does whatever the fuck he wants. Like, you got a little nigga on him. Like, don't switch that screen. Why would you switch that screen then?
They used to do this. It's the same thing. If you look at it, it's the same thing fucking Golden State was doing to motherfuckers when, you know what I'm saying, they would get...
Yeah.
When Steph would get motherfuckers to switch off of Durant. Then Durant's got this little ass motherfucker on him And what the fuck he's gonna do when Durant goes to shoot and the dude can't even jump to touch fucking Durant's hands?
That's what was happening yesterday.
That's why
Jamal Murray can't guard him. What the fuck is he gonna
that's
do?
honestly
He
why
driving right to the basket.
That's honestly why it was unfair for Durant to go to Golden State, for the simple fact that either, don't matter when the switch happens, either fucking Steph is getting whoever he wants on him, or Durant's getting whoever he wants on him, and it's over with. Except the problem is that Steph was playing hurt the last couple of times. You know, like that last year, Steph was playing hurt. Durant got hurt. They shouldn't have put him in that fucking game. He should have sat out another game.
Yeah.
If Durant doesn't lead that game, they win that. If Durant doesn't get hurt, they win that. Because Steph was playing hurt too. They lost Clay.
Mm-hmm.
Clay
had already lost.
Which was probably the biggest loss, because even without the scoring, Clay was slowing motherfuckers down. He was helping them to keep them close. He's a hell of a defender.
Yeah. That's tough though.
Man, that's interesting. This is like the most basketball I've talked in my life. It actually sounds like I know what I'm talking about, though. Yeah. I know the sport.
Basketball,
yeah, I know the sport. I just don't ever talk about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably because I'm a Pacers fan. And we really have no right to talk about basketball.
That's not true. That's not true. And I like the Pacers team. I like the Pacers team. Victor Oladipo.
Yeah, I like the Pacers team a lot too.
Sabonis.
Yeah.
I fuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Bogdanovich. That's my boy. Fuck.
I would talk about football, but that shit don't matter because everybody's hurt. Everybody's hurt. Motherfuckers came back first week of the game. All you saw was people throwing their phones away because their family team was fucked.
Yeah.
Everybody's hurt. So no matter, Andrew Luck somewhere sitting on a swing drinking a Bud Light is happy. Like, I got out at the right time.
A tire swing too. He's like straddling that motherfucker like.
Happy to the motherfucker. Not only did I get my contract paid out and I got all these tech business and money and shit, but I can walk. And my brain I'm not
concussed.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Phillip Rivers still throwing interceptions and he got a line now.
I didn't even know he was playing. That's bad.
Yeah, he's the Colts QB.
Really?
Yeah, Phillip Rivers is on the Colts. He's the starting QB.
What happened to Jacoby?
Yeah, he's on the bench.
How much did they sign Phillip Rivers for?
Too much money. Way too much money.
Did he get 20 million?
No, I think he got, I'm pretty sure, I might be wrong. I think he got 17 over 2 years, some shit like that. Like, I think it's 17.
17 over 2.
Yeah, I think he got like 17 for
2 years.
Some shit like
so
that.
He's getting 17 a year.
Yeah.
That's too much money.
I think, I'm not positive, but when everybody talks about all the money that old boy from Kansas City got, I'm like, y'all do not understand that's a 10-year contract. That's just stretched over 10 years. Like,
right.
Like, that's not that much money with what he's putting his body. He won't even make it that 10 years.
Nope.
With the way that team make it.
Nope.
No, but he deserved that payday. When you get somebody like that who's wholesome, you ain't got nothing to worry about, who's a great athlete, who's a good team lead, you sign him. You keep him there as long as possible. Yeah.
Keep him there as long as you can.
As long as you can. He's good for that team. He's bringing people to that team. Yep. And they're a threat. Even though they tore half that team apart, they still a threat.
Mm-hmm.
So, nah, man, it's some crazy stuff going on in sports nowadays. Phillip Rivers, 3 interceptions over 3 games already. They're 2-1 though. They just beat the Jets 36-7.
3 interceptions, 3 games.
Yeah, he's averaging an interception a game.
That's not bad.
Well, he didn't throw one this game. He threw 3 between the first 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
He lost the first game for him, like bad.
Bro, you know how many interceptions Phillip Rivers have thrown?
Yeah.
You know how many games he done thrown for 4 in one game?
But his excuse always was, I never had a line. Now, he has one of the top offensive lines in the league.
He don't throw interceptions. Phil Rivers been doing that for forever.
And you're still overthrowing T.Y. who? T.Y. looks so, like, upset. T.Y. through the 3rd game of the season doesn't have a touchdown. I don't even think he has 100 yards receiving yet.
Damn. Total?
Through 3 games.
He can't throw it downfield.
No, he can throw it downfield. He just overthrows people. Like, Phillip Rivers has an arm. He's just never been
downfield.
Yeah.
Right.
Phillip Rivers has never been
accurate.
Yeah,
they have to catch the ball downfield.
Yeah. He's never been accurate. Phillip Rivers has always had
far.
No, Phillip Rivers has always had a tall tight end or some big ass receiver that would just go get the ball.
Mm-hmm.
and the Colts don't have that.
Yeah. What did you think about did you watch Summer Madness?
Yeah.
Were you impressed? What were your thoughts on it?
I've seen better.
Summer Madness is?
Yeah. I feel like I've seen better. Maybe it's just because in the battle rap culture right now, I feel like it's so much going on. Even with underground shit, like everybody doing this shit.
A lot of leagues.
It's a lot of leagues, and shit just doesn't. It's not as impressive. You know what I'm saying? It's not impressive. Like the competitors that you expect to do well, but it just doesn't feel like there's any like new blood. It's like it's all to me. It just feels like it's all the same shit.
You know what?
And this is just me. I'm the casual viewer.
Okay.
That they're trying to catch. Trying to catch the attention of. You know what I'm saying?
So,
but they haven't did anything to stick me. And you know what's bad is that I'd rather watch a Wild 'N Out Wild Style sometimes than the rap battles.
No.
Just because of the format of that, to me, for me personally, like for quick watches and how it's broken down is more entertaining.
Live, freestyle, that's what you're saying?
Yeah. And then for the Summer Madness shit, it's easy. A lot of times it's easy for me to digest when they put the matches up on YouTube. I'm able to watch them. You know what I'm saying? So then sitting through a whole, you know what I'm saying, production.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. The individual battles.
Yeah, it's hard to keep my attention for that long when it's like the same shit.
I'm not gonna lie, I fell asleep during some of it, but
I love rap. I love rap to death, but it's really hard to just sit there and just listen to motherfuckers rapping. You rap for like 6
hours. How many battles? It was like 6 battles.
Yeah.
The battles were shorter though. It still was a long ass time. I was watching Summer Madness, it was light outside, and by the time it was going off, it was getting dark.
I do have to apologize to you about the take I took on Clips though. When I was like, he's overrated and he's like coming down, he's not as, you know what I'm saying, dope as he used to be. Mm-hmm. Nah, he just didn't. I'm starting to see now that he levels himself to his competition. When he, you know what I'm saying?
That's been the read on Charlie though.
Yeah, so now I'm starting to understand that, because when he steps up to somebody that actually, you know what I'm saying, got fired, you know what I'm saying, he bring that shit. So Charlie's a fucking beast.
He a monster. He up there. He personally to me, he might be on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah. And he getting fit, you know what I'm saying? They got the little, you know what I'm saying, the dreads and braids going on, or, you know what I'm saying, every time he look like he ready again. You know what I'm saying? Like that Wild 'N Out money wasn't enough. Well, the Wild 'N Out money was enough for him. That's why he was gone for so long. But it's like, now I got to eat again. My show's gone.
Well, I felt like Geechee got him though. Geechee was going crazy on that.
I had it. How did you have it around when it came to that?
I'm pretty sure I gave Clips the last round.
I gave Clips 2 and 3. It was a really, really close 2 for me. But I gave Clips the last round. And I thought Geechee bodied the first round.
Yeah. And I think he got him the second. I think really the only reason I gave Clips the third round though was because the freestyle shit was cold at the end. This motherfucker starts walking around the room and freestyling with objects, you know what I'm saying, in the room. Like, that shit looks so fucking cool on that set, though.
Yeah.
Like, they're not able to do that under normal battle circumstances because the whole crowd is surrounding them and,
right.
You know what I'm saying, they basically just standing in like a small-ass area for where the camera can cover.
Yeah, and I think not having the crowd there kind of took away from it, too.
It shouldn't for somebody like Charlie though.
No, I'm talking about in general, like the entertainment value. Because sometimes, but then again, you got to really get into seeing if you really like something or if you were buzzing because of the crowd reaction.
Yes,
the crowd reacted to it.
That is why I like the COVID format, dog. Because nigga, I done watched so many battles where the crowd motherfucking went crazy, and I'm like, that shit wasn't even hard like that, bro. Like, go on to the next bar, and they high-fiving motherfuckers in the front row and shit. Like, dog, can we speed this shit up, dog? Like, niggas got lives and shit,
but for
dog.
some people, that shit really works for them. Like, I think that's some of the reason why Hitman Holla shit got off so, you know what I'm saying, so hard. A lot of shit he does.
That is absolutely
I don't feel
true.
like he's as good as people say he is. But
In my opinion, he's not. Another person is, now Tay-Rock is as skilled as the top dogs though. But it's like, it gets amplified when he has the crowd to gas him up. That's what we talk about, the gas. Like, and that's cool, but bro, you gotta say something fire though.
I say the same thing about Conceited, because he looks, sometimes the crowd didn't react to this shit. Sometimes it takes him out. He be like, what? No, y'all don't get, all right, y'all don't get, you know what I'm saying? And it seems like it takes him out of what's going on a little bit. The crowd's not reacting to this shit. So I would love to see him in that, you know what I'm saying, COVID space, to see how he
needs to come back though.
Yeah, he does. He does.
What are you doing? Fucking bitches and shit.
If you ask me, and don't get mad, don't nobody get mad. If you ask me, he having too much fun fucking Justina.
Really?
Yeah.
Well,
just ask me, because it's too much brother and sisterly shit going on for them not to be She knows too much about his wardrobe for them not to be
shit. Shout out to Justina Valentine, man.
Killing in the COVID era. Content queen. And if y'all don't know, she can actually spit. Y'all really need to go check out some of her
She's
shit.
nice. She's nice.
She can actually spit. She be playing with some motherfuckers sometimes, man. Talking about battle rap, y'all need to check that I Went In battle rap league that podcast be throwing on.
Shout out to the guys, man.
Yeah.
Hey, my nigga Young B. My nigga Mob Life. Shout out to YB. That shit was hard though. The dude he was battling, I forget his name too though, but he was going in too.
Yeah, they got some young killers. Y'all need to make sure, because they do that. I think like maybe, what is it, once a month?
I think they're doing once a month right now.
Yeah, once a month. Y'all check that out. Y'all need to check into the Who's Your Favorite Podcast. Hit them on Facebook and on YouTube, man. If you think you got the skills, get on there. They don't even just do rap battles. They do the fucking song battles too on that shit.
Oh, word?
Yeah, they do the song battles too on that shit. Y'all need to go check that shit out.
Y'all know song battles, man? Okay.
Definitely. Gotta get them boys the plugs on, you know what I'm saying, what they be doing over there. Straight up. Be having me and Rev do the flies for them, so I got a plug.
Shout out to Rev too, man.
And Rev be in here working, man. If y'all don't know Kyle Rev Miller, y'all need to stay in tune, man. He might be the only person out in this area working harder than Lady C. Might be the only person. And that's a hard thing to do. That's a tall task.
Tall task.
Might be the only person working harder than the Lady C.
Yeah, shout out to Rev. We got anything else?
Nah, man. I don't think so, other than what we got going on. Podcast, music. Hold on. You got music finna come out.
All right, guys. Extended weekend. We set a date. We're looking at Thanksgiving weekend. So that's, I want to say, the 26th.
I see what you did there.
What's up?
Thanksgiving weekend. That's an extended weekend.
Yeah.
Break. Drop an extended weekend. These boys is smart. That's a 3-day weekend.
Hey, shout out to Just One for that, because I ain't even smart enough to think of that shit. Oh, yeah, man. Shout out to Jess. Yeah, that's some smart shit. Yeah, so Thanksgiving weekend, that is an extended weekend. We're going to drop. I know some of y'all have seen the cover, but we trying to do some creative things with...
some visual stuff. I'm playing with shit. COVID's got me trying to eliminate paying people for shit so I could do it myself.
Yeah, we're working with a lot of promo material for that. We got Indy's on extended weekend. I actually got a Just One verse on there.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah. Just One produced the whole thing, but he actually threw a verse on there. That song is dope too, man. Peter Villain is on there.
I got the whole smorgasbord on that.
Yeah, I got the whole smorgasbord on there. Shout out to them. Shout out to Rodney P.
Rodney's a low-key beast too.
He's a monster, man. His rate might be as high as you though.
Nah, his is higher. You go check his folder. Go check
it.
His is higher. He got me. He got me. His is higher.
He's got a high rate, man.
Yeah.
And he be churning them shits out. Projects even.
I think he's got 2 on deck ready to go. His rate is way higher.
Damn.
I got 1. For every 1 I got, he's got 2.
Shout out to Reckless Rod, man. Shout out to Peter Villain. Shout out to Just One. I got the whole smorgasbord on there. I got Indy on there. Yeah. I got a couple of songs where I'm shouting you out in it too that I haven't recorded yet.
I appreciate that.
I'm just saying, I said Indy on something.
I need my name rhymes with everything. That's why.
Yeah, it does. Oh shit! I was rhyming something. Any brew, Indy you, motherfucking empty tools. Motherfucking going crazy, dog. But yeah, but we got a extended weekend. It's a thematic album. We talking about basically all the different phases of an extended weekend where you partying hard and you getting drunk and getting a little too drunk and throwing up, and then at the end comes the Sunday, right? Yeah. It's a baby that I worked on. You know what I'm saying? We really babied this one. And it's just been a long time coming, but it's a really dope album.
This might be the first album that I've been a part of, like actually got to listen, you know what I'm saying, and critique that as it was going on, that I've been a part of that we sent to go get mastered. Yeah. That we didn't do it, that, you know what I'm saying, didn't master it in-house.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's something different, and I think you guys gonna be looking forward to that. Peter Villain's got Castle in the Sky out, which
God.
is surprisingly, now I'm not gonna say surprisingly, for him, his output isn't as high as say what we do. So when he puts something out, you're like, oh, okay, he dropped, but every fucking song on this
he's
album,
going crazy on that shit, man. Shout out to Pete, dog.
Jesus Christ.
You was going crazy, man. I fuck with that shit.
Every day I listen to that shit, my favorite song changes. Like I'm into something like, nah, this was better. But on the title track, Castle in the Sky, is a fucking monster.
Yeah.
On there. And he ain't even really got that many. He only got like maybe 4 features on that bitch. And he just going in. So, that shit is dope, bruh. Y'all make sure y'all check that on Spotify. T. Clark, of course. Necessary Evil. That's still in full rotation. I still have my review coming for that. But every time I listen to it, I'm hearing new shit and I'm adding on to what I'm reviewing on the track. And it's getting really...
Are you changing it?
The review?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. We don't have to talk about that. That's not for you guys.
Yeah, that's not for you guys. The problem that I have with it is still the problem that I have with it. But I'm talking as far as his lyrical skill and shit. It's certain shit in there I'm hearing now with syllables and shit like that I actually want to point out.
Bro, he was japping on that shit, man.
Yeah, we still waiting on Bug to drop. Although Broken is actually the last single before y'all get hits, and Broken is dropping next month. Hopefully with a visual along with it.
Yeah, when y'all gonna shoot the video? That's the video Bill owe you, right?
Bill owes me a lot, but we're gonna leave that alone. That's not for you guys.
We'll edit that out later.
It's a lot going on. The streaming, sponsors and stuff coming on, and what we're doing. We got a bunch of opportunities jumping off.
The Villain Radio Project. Shout out to
work on that too.
Yeah, we do. Shout out to Rob Bill. Shout out to Il Brown. Yeah, Bug is dropping.
We still got the collab video, the Villain Radio collab project that we're supposed to be doing.
Yes, which we're probably gonna work on that tonight a little bit. we got some stuff in the works for that. G Sky Airplane Mode 2, I think that's almost done.
Yeah, nah, the Airplane Mode 2, I think it drops. I just pre-saved it on Spotify when it releases.
Everybody's so geek. No, I'm talking. Well, I was talking about the video though.
Oh, the video? Yeah, the video's almost done. I'm gonna be mad, and I'm gonna let you know, G Scott, because I am really, really partial to the original Airplane Mode song. So I'm gonna I'm gonna hard judge the shit. You can't call something Airplane Mode 2 and it not be better than Airplane Mode 1.
Yeah, you could, but
you could, if it's not, you better do like Jay did and come out with like a Airplane Mode 2.1, like he did with the Blue.
Shout out to G Sky, the whole grotto.
Everybody over there doing their thing. Shout out to Rose too. He don't get enough
yes.
He don't get enough credit for what he be putting down, man.
Yes, definitely some hot shit that I done heard, I done seen on a couple lives too. But back to Peter Villain. He only had 4 features on there?
I think so. Because I think it was Reckless Rod, it was Famo, it was you.
Ain't CO on there too?
Oh, I always forget CO because I forget he be rapping.
That song hard too.
Yeah, I forget CO all the time. And not on purpose. It's just that he ain't around as much, you know what I'm saying, as he used to be.
Yeah.
So I forget his features on shit. And I don't count Just as a feature because that's like Justin P on the track is fucking normal to the point where it's not a feature. It's like the song is supposed to be like that.
That's kind of true.
So I don't even count him as a feature.
Yeah, I made the album. I've been making a lot of albums lately. That shit is crazy.
A lot of singles. Think about it.
A lot of singles.
Think about it. Every single I've dropped 5 singles in the past year, and you're on 3.
I'm on 3 of them.
So, hey, Indy video is gonna be on Ear Hustler Radio tomorrow too.
Okay.
And for some reason, she wants to play Dress Code. She heard it for the first time today. I was like,
shout out to Keisha.
Yeah, I was like, this song like 10 years old.
Right.
For the first time today. And she was like, I need that. I'm like, okay. I'm gonna play a new music
Who
Monday.
played it for? Did you send it?
Nah, you know how when that shit pops up on your fucking memories?
Yeah,
like,
okay.
And I was just sharing shit off my memories, and that was the one that popped up in the memories. And then she saw it. And she's like, oh my God, I want to play the new music Monday. I'm like, that's nowhere near being new music,
right.
But
renew music.
Yeah. But the whole thing, when you listen to it, it still sounds like something that came out today, so I guess it counts.
Yep.
So
still relevant. That's what we do here, guys. We make timeless music.
Yeah, because I think I reposted and I put, oh man, it's a Indiana, you know what I'm saying, an Indiana All-Star Squad.
Mm-hmm.
Which honestly, I said Midwest All-Star Squad, which honestly it was, because I think that was the last song that I had CIA on together before they split up and started doing their own individual things. That was the last song that I recorded with Bruce before he passed away. I don't even think Overflow raps anymore. You know what I'm saying?
For real?
Yeah, he done, you know what I'm saying, step back. So then Soup was on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was a fucking, and that was on fucking Rev and fucking Rhino's album, Think Nasty.
Yeah, I don't think Nasty.
And they wasn't even on the song. It was just the extra
right
on the song. They wasn't even on it. Which I went back and listened to that Think Nasty, dog. That shit was ahead of his fucking time because every track on that motherfucker was banger. I might have to do an album review on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like facts. Yeah, that's something we might have to do. We might have to like sit down and actually go through that album and like play it and like.
We should do that. We should do more of that.
Yeah, because that fucking album is both of them, Think Nasty and Think Nastier. That fucking monster. I'm a monster, what I do. With that fucking blues guitar on that shit. That shit. It's nasty, man. But make sure y'all check everybody out. Y'all tune into all these podcasts. that are popping up. The Midwest is moving and doing big things, and we're actually moving united. I'll be at First Friday at Backstage this week, Sunday, technically in the week, right?
I'm gonna see what's up. I will more than likely be out there. I'll be fresh off of work. I think Young Gully is performing. Shout out to my mans, yo.
Welcome on.
We shouted it for a long time. Free Gully. You know what I'm saying? The prayers finally came through. He's out, man. Love, bro. Welcome home. So yeah, I think he's supposed to be there.
Yeah,
I might pop up. I don't know.
For people that
I don't want to go nowhere in Gary, dog.
Well, after the shooting at the loft,
you're right, dog. Like
that shit got me like,
my nigga, I don't want to go nowhere really.
For those who don't know, I don't perform a lot. Just for
never.
Yeah, like ever. Just because every time I go out, something bad happens. So I just started staying in the house. Y'all can see me perform live stream. Like y'all see me doing shit like that at home where it's safe.
We're also gonna start doing that. I know Ville was working on the performing here in the studio via live. But we're gonna start figuring out how to do that too.
Yeah,
but
definable. Cause that'd be a dope way to
get Indy music. We can get Indy actually doing a show. Motherfucker rap but don't rap, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
just buy
shit.
the song.
But
You want to hear me, just buy the songs.
Right, how about that? Yeah.
It's plenty of artists out there that don't perform, that just live off fucking music and videos.
Yeah, true. Well, we gotta start performing, dog.
Yeah. Maybe then if I'm performing, maybe I'll perform more, then somebody like Keisha will understand and dress code with the song that came out 10 years ago.
Indeed. But you're performing?
Yeah.
First Friday?
Yeah, First Friday. Chopped it up with Lady C. So yeah, First Friday at Backstage.
Dope.
And the cool thing about this is that every time I perform, I'm like, you might be the last time you see me perform. Nobody knows if I'm gonna play. You might get 2 performances out of me every album. That's about it. I might not pop back out again forever.
Shout out to my sister, Lady C. I love you, sis. I did something over there recently too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally got to listen to your full hook on that Southern Hospitality song.
Southern
Struggle.
Yeah.
I actually got to listen to the whole song. She sent me the song so I could.
Why you just ask me?
No, she sent it to me so I could edit a video for her so she could put it, because she couldn't get the song on YouTube because all she had was the MP3. So
you did it?
Yeah, she sent me a picture and she was like, "Can you do something with this?" And I was like,
"Actually, I probably did send it to you." I was like,
"Yeah,
just ask him. He know how to do that shit."
Yeah, and then she was like, "How did you do the thing with the color on my face?" I'm like, "Just in effect, I pressed the button and I just pressed the button and just went and did it." She was like, "Well, I'm gonna need you to do my album cover." I was like, "It's all good. I got you."
Shout out to Chula Marie. That song is a banger, though.
Yeah, that song is a real banger.
I think Cece threw some ad libs. She did something else to it.
I don't know. That song, like, it makes me feel good when I listen to it. I don't know why.
Cause you like 3 6 Mafia just like I do.
I don't know why that song.
She remind us of back in the day, dog.
Yeah, I broke an Xbox controller listening to that shit.
On the real? You was turned as hell, boy.
You don't know the struggle. My joystick got drift. My character's running off the screen. I can't shoot straight. I gotta hold the controller at another angle just to get a headshot.
Yeah.
My struggle's not the same as you. No disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But I understand struggle, though. It's just a different kind of struggle.
Yeah. In any case, yeah, extended weekend, guys. Look out for that.
Look out for his Journey to Making His is out right now for stream on Spotify, SoundCloud, all stream. You can check that out.
Yeah, we're gonna have him put the link up.
Probably not. I might intend to, and then don't even do it. So Just follow me on social media at Nerdmix Alpha, and you'll eventually see it pop up.
That is for certain.
You'll eventually, because I don't even promote my own music. I be promoting everybody else's shit.
That is low-key true, though, too. Motherfucking Indy posts the most random shit ever, bruh. He got news articles, everybody's music, his music, old music, in between old and new music.
Don't let me fall in the music hole. Y'all go from fucking Jay-Z to fucking Nick Jonas to Linkin Park real quick.
We're like, why is he posting country song YouTube videos like at 3:30 in the morning?
Because I miss my horse and my beer. That's why.
That shit be wild hundreds though.
Nah, honestly, that's the type of shit I listen to when I write. Like, it's country music, fucking pop music, R&B and shit. I listen to very little rap when I go to fucking start creating. If it's rap I'm listening to, it's the people around me creating with me and like the shit that they're doing. That's what I vibe off of. I can't go listen to like a fucking Jaden Smith. Wow, what the fuck made me say Jaden Smith? Like, I can't go listen to a whole Jaden Smith album. Yeah, and that's probably why. And then like vibe out to that and then like go right. No, but I
can't listen to Jaden
But
Smith.
I can listen to I can listen to a whole fucking Metallica, like, you know what I'm saying, vinyl, and then boom, and I be off.
Right, yeah.
Be going. They just put me in different mind states. They be talking about different shit. I feel like music today, all the music today when it comes to rap, it's all talking about the same shit. I be wanting to see different experiences when I'm going to write. How'd this turn into an interview?
That shit was kind of weird.
Yeah, that was really weird. But man, we'll be back soon. We'll be on a regular schedule when it comes to link up and everything. Like I said, we got some shit working out with some sponsorships and different shit going on. That's why we've been quiet. But when we come back, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. Y'all not gonna be able to handle all the content we putting out. 'Cause it's not just podcasts. We got a bunch of other content coming too.
Yep, absolutely.
So stay tuned in. And as always, that's when we ain't did this in so long. We don't know how to do it anymore. Tell them where they can find you at.
I forgot we were dropping taglines and shit.
Yeah.
Hashtag I fucked up. Yeah. You can find me on IG syndrome_TS, on Twitter Syndrome TS, and on Facebook at Syndrome. The email address, thelinkuppod@gmail. And you.
Y'all can find, I keep it easy. Nerdmix Alpha everywhere. On every platform, Nerdmix Alpha. I'll pop up. Stream the music, Indy Uchiha, Spotify title, you know what I'm saying, everywhere. It's a good portion of stuff up there, man. Big things coming. And we'll holler at y'all soon, man.
Outro.
Deep-rooted can make the lawn die. Far cry from the days when shooting off like a star child. The Call of Duty is running through me like it consume me. It's maddening usually when talent don't match what you're doing. High above it all, jumping to never fall and never land. If it's up in the air, I settle in. On top now and not gonna lose later. And bringing the light what's underground like Tomb Raiders.